This is Ruby Red, and these are my stripper stories.
Um, so you go to the club, right, and you see women. They make a lot of money, dancing. But then, you go outside and there'll be like no cars outside, but there's like 100 women or 240 women working. Why do you think that is?
They pimps be dropping them off. Especially like you gotta understand, like the club I went to, it was like so many girls and so I don't know what it is, like it was so many Cuban girls that kind of like stuck together and like had the same pimp and all the things. And I mean, don't get me wrong, they were some of the nicest to me. Some girls would say like, "Oh, the Cubans are so mean." They were like super nice to me, but yeah, they definitely had some ism behind them. That's why they're making all the money because they going back there $40. Binga, binga, binga. I had one girl tell me, "You help me with my English," and I'm like, "Help you with what, girl? I already know Spanish." So, but I still rocked with her though. But we were talking to a waitress. She was like, "You help me, and I help her, and you help, and binga, binga, binga," and it was cool. So yeah, shout out to my Cubans.
It seems like they're hiring anybody nowadays, right? At the strip club. I don't know if you've been in there lately, but
It's been a minute. I got a strip club obsession, so I had to put myself on timeout.
right.
Yeah, because I will go and like spend $1,000 minimum, and like the most rankiest club. Like I have gone to Gold Diggers and Show Love. I have gone to it was a place called Passions out in Houston, and I was a damn near a regular at that bitch. Like, yeah. So I had to put myself on hold. But yeah, they do hire anybody, and honestly, I think it's cool. I mean, depending on what type of club you have, I mean, there's a taste for everybody there.
What would you say is a dancer's worst fear?
Getting their money stolen. I got my robe stolen while I was like performing on stage. None of y'all have robes on like me walking around that and you just hated a boss ass like me so bad. Y'all had to steal my robe while I was doing my thug dizzle on that. But that's okay. Bitch, take that robe. I didn't know how to wash it anyways. It has so many feathers. So it's fine. That's the only time I've really been like, yeah.
If you could change any part of the game, what would it be?
The way things are regulated. I feel like a lot of girls go to popping clubs, but they're not protected. So that's something I feel like should be better because I would have been at a more popping club if I felt safer there. But there was this one club called Eden. I think then it was like Bunnies or what the ever in Houston. It's like you just hear about how the girls would get talked to so crazy. And like, bitch, you're not my pimp, and I don't have a pimp, and I ain't desired no pimp, so I just can't. I just wasn't worth it to me.
Speaking of not being protected, like if you walk outside and like someone from online sees you, how do you handle
Oh, it's
that?
happened so many times.
Right, I'm sure.
So many times, especially because majority of my following is from the city where I'm from. So, you said, how do I handle it?
Yeah, how do you handle it?
People vibe. If I'm with a guy, they usually try to like just steer me away. But a lot of times, the people will hit me up after the fact and be like, "Oh, I saw you today."
Yeah, your inbox.
Yeah. How I handle it though, I mean, I keep it cool. Like you cool, I'm cool, we all cool. Come get a hug, take a picture, whatever you want to do. I actually go to places so people can meet me, like DreamCon, SumiCon, and things like that. So I like meeting people. I think it's just the fear of like, what is your notion of me, and what do you think you're gonna be able to do by meeting me? Because my safety is like top priority. But it's so fun being able to meet my fans and just people that enjoy my craft for sure.
What's the least amount of money you ever made in the club?
At the strip club,
Yeah.
like $50. No, it was actually 100 and something. But the club tip out was so high. It was like all my money. You gotta understand, even though I wasn't making that much money, I worked a lot of hours. Like I would work 12-hour shifts on like a regular basis. Cause I was homeless. Where else did I have to go? So I would work the club for 12 hours and then I would like live in a motel. And I'm in a motel. I ain't even turning tricks. I'm just living here, bitch.
Right. It just seems like you're very pretty. Like
Thank you.
in it seems like someone would make sure that you were taken care of. So how do you not run into that? I mean, how do you turn that down?
Um, you know, I don't feel like I ever turned it down. I don't feel like anybody was ever offering to take care of me the way I was looking to be taken care of, or how I felt like I could potentially take care of myself. Like being in such a rat race in my life, I tend to like forget. I've been trying to prioritize taking a second to like really sit back and think about where I was 6 years ago and be like, damn, like you really had nothing. Like I had nothing, and now I bought my first house at 24. So
Yeah, you did that.
thank you.
What does that look like if someone was to take care of you?
I had somebody want me to stop doing OnlyFans to be with them. I said you could give me $5,000 a month, and while I figure things out, that was like livable at the time. But now I have a mortgage and shit, so that's out the door. And I don't think the problem is I don't want to depend on anybody. I don't want you to have that much power over me. And a big part of my self-esteem, as up and as unhealthy as it sounds, comes from my accomplishments. So when you take that from me, I have nothing. So
Hmm. Okay.
you can tell me I'm pretty all day, but
Yeah.
like my own achievements is what really like fulfills me.
Right. What happened to you that you felt that fulfilled you the most?
Being able to buy my first house, because not having a good relationship with my mom, she kind of just threw all my like childhood stuff on me. So moving around from house to duplex to apartments and whatever, it was just too much. And now I feel like I have stability, and going from being homeless to buying my own house and like a really nice neighborhood with really nice people like all around me is like, yes. And this is like just the beginning. Like that's gonna be a rental property eventually. So
What's the craziest request you got on OnlyFans?
my God. I just talked about this actually. I had this white guy who was like high on ice and just wanted me to like put my dildo on my coochie and like face fuck him through the phone. He was just like he liked being drained, that is like drained financially. So he just showed me his bank account was like $22 left, and he had already spent a whole bunch of money, and he sent that too. And now he's messaging me talking about he gonna take a loan out for me. I think that was one of the craziest. Outside like just nasty stuff, right? I get that all the time of like, oh, scat, that type of shit, whatever. But that that was the craziest.
Did you feel like a dope dealer? Like I'm selling him a rock, like I'm
Bro,
taking a
damn
leg.
near. I felt guilty, but my coochie was also wet. Like I was very confused. I was not attracted to men at all, but it was just the fact that he was so submissive. Like I remember I took a shower, I was cleaning myself, and I was like, "Oh my god, you freaky nasty slut! Why are you wet right now?" Because it turned me on to tell a white man he owed me reparations and he need to get on his fucking knees, and that
Oh,
just.
you was talking to him like that.
Oh my god, yes, yes. He told me to call him my boy and that I own him, and yeah, and I have a lot of trauma from being around like my white side of the family. So I guess it just does something to me to be able to talk to them the way I feel like they have like treated me like so much through my upbringing.